When you entered the landscape, when you started off the company, when you took over, what was the landscape according to you at that point of time? What were you seeing there? And what was the opportunity that you perceived? You stepped into that role.
I started out in 98, joined Prudential ICICI as it was called then. We knew that, ICICI was a well-known name, but Prudential was not a well-known name in India at that point in time. So we decided to invite the 1983 winning team to come at a launch event that we had in Mumbai. It was a spectacular event because everybody had access to these cricketers who were, demigods at that point in time. But really that whole decade was around category building and building relevance for the product, the industry, and of course for the players that were present.
He was the youngest CEO. He worked with the largest MNC and shaped one of the finest mutual fund of the 90s. This is MF Chronicles with Ajay Srinivasan.
In terms of how you build the culture, how you build the teams, what was the thought process which went in, what were the bets you took? You became the largest AMC in 2 years within launch.
We used to have this saying going around saying, think different, think big. Not just think different, but you have to think big. Because if you think big, there's a good chance that you'll achieve something.
What gave you the confidence to back Prudential ICICI with all that intensity and firepower? What were you seeing in front of you in terms of the market?
Markets were not very good. You take 98 when I joined as my first CEO, we had the Pokhran bomb blasts. 2 years later, I went to Hong Kong and then we had the dot-com crisis and the Sars crisis. If you look at the period 95 to 2005, there were a fair number of upheavals in the industry caused by various events around. So when I looked at the industry at 98, it was really about how do you build customer confidence and consumer confidence in this industry, this product.